Alright, guys, so here is the latest storm update. Now, if you look at the map, now you can see the radar. Here, you see the rain is already starting here in the Ohio Valley and in Illinois. Now, they have winter storm advisories all across this area, right? So let's see where the anomaly is. It starts right about here. Look here. Okay. Let's track that. So basically, the storm, see my cursor, is the area low pressure. It's starting to form. What it's going to do is it's going to take a track south a little bit and then scoot this way and out to sea. So we'll try again. So watch, it's gonna go about right here. This is where it's manifesting, right there. It's getting itself together. This is where it's coming down. That second piece of energy is meeting up, and it's gonna create tornadoes in this section of the world. So if you live in Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, this area here, you guys are under the fire for potential tornadoes. So let's, have a look at the future. So it's going to move this way. So look at it, it's right about here. Low pressure is here. Okay. And then you can see the warm front ahead of it because there's a ridge of high pressure here. There's a ridge, high pressure over here, pumping in this flow, which is southwest to northeast. Okay, so that's perfect, phenomenal. This right here this would be the danger zone later today or tomorrow. Here will be the danger zone. And on the back side, this will fill in with snow, freezing rain, and sleet, as you can see it already starting. So the low pressure is right about here. I would say right in north of New Mexico, south of Colorado. Because on the back side, there's already snow falling. So that tells me the low pressure is here if rain is falling in the panhandle. So it's going to slide about this way. Well, it's going to go like that. Right? So anybody that lives in the Ohio Valley or even Indiana, Illinois, in this area, there is going to be severe flooding. Because you got to think about it. You've had cold temperatures, ice jams. When the rain falls on the frozen, rivers and creeks, and plus the ice melt and the snow melt, you're going to get flooding. So anybody living in this area here, you'll see, I'll circle it right about here, there's going to be severe flooding. So watch out for that. But the storm now has moved down from the Rockies, and it's now stationed just north of Amarillo, Texas. So it's literally right here, the low pressure, and then it's going to go like this. It's going to cut a path that way. So anybody on this side here, Tornado Alley, be careful. You're going to get some big storms. Well, I wouldn't say supercells, more like straight line wind damage. So look forward to that. This is forecasted for the next couple days here. Going into Friday and Saturday, it'll exit the coast. And then there's going to be another one that starts here as well. And it can swing this way or it can swing this way. So there's different forecast tracks on the next one. But this one definitely, if you live anywhere between Chicago, maybe Topeka, this area right here, you're going to get a band of 6 to 12 inches of snow with winds up to 50-mile-an-hour gusts. So you're going to get some blizzard conditions here. As far as the Ohio Valley goes, you're going to get rain. It's going to be a rainmaker. There's isolated tornado threat here in the south. As you can see, the moisture is now starting to pump up. Because remember, we have a high pressure here. High pressure goes this way. Low pressure goes this way. So we got a lot of convection here, right about here, between Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Right in this area, there is going to be a tornado threat. I can tell you right now, just by looking at the radar. And you can see the snow shield is starting to develop. A lot of you guys will start out as rain, but quickly, once the Arctic front, see that little boy here coming in? Once that front passes, you're going to switch to snow real fast, because this here is the Arctic front, and there's the evidence right there. You can see it right there. All right. So, hey, stay tuned. I will do weather updates for you guys across the seas, even though I live in Hong Kong. Stay tuned. But anybody living from the Midwest, let's paint a picture from, let's see, Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, through the plains, up through northern Michigan, and even into Ontario, Canada. This area here, you guys are going to get at least a foot of snow and high winds, blizzard conditions. This thing is now starting to manifest. It's starting to get its act together. And see that piece of energy right here coming in? That's the key right there. Once that piece of energy meets up with that moisture, this snow shield is going to grow, and there's going to be a massive snowstorm right in this corridor between Chicago, northern Michigan, Ontario, right in here. Somebody's gonna get a big whopper, I promise. Anyways, stay tuned.